What's going on YouTube and Facebook? This is A-Fizzle here. And I'm going to try to make this short and sweet, but we already know the chances of me making this short and sweet are slim to none because once I get in the mode, I'm in the mode. And sometimes I have to scale myself back just to end a video. So enough of that. Let's get to the topic at hand. We are now in late June. Today is Tuesday, June 25th, 2019. With that being said, two things before I get back to the topic. First of all, today marks the 10th anniversary of Michael Jackson and Farrah Fawcett's passing. Rest in peace to them. And second of all, today is Tuesday, so you know what that means. Hashtag boycott Taco Tuesday. Now, back to the topic at hand. We're in late June. And usually in late June, we get into the point where it is a dead period in sports. We got the College World Series going on this week, Michigan and Vanderbilt. I think I heard Michigan I think I heard Michigan took game one last night. So Michigan can win it tonight with a win. Michigan can win the championship tonight with the win. Unless Vanderbilt wins tonight, then they go to game series deciding game three, where the winner takes all. But after the College World Series ends either tonight or tomorrow, and the World Cup ends after next week, as y'all know, the Women's World Cup, to be exact, is going on right now. Go Team USA, whooping everybody's ass. I don't watch soccer, but anything involving Team USA, USA all the way. Kicking everybody's ass, taking names. I heard they took out Spain yesterday, or the day before. They just took out Spain recently, so I think they're moving on to the round of 8, if I recall correctly. So one step closer, girls. Get it done. After the World Cup ends, and after, like I said, after next week, the 4th of July week, we are officially in the dead period in sports. And I noticed that I was watching First Take this AM for a brief second, and Stephen A was not on there this morning. I forget the other guy's name. I'm not talking about Max Kellerman. Obviously, I know who Max Kellerman is, but the one guy who filled in for Stephen A this morning, I don't know who he is. I don't remember. Don't really care. But yeah, he was in, and I seen like 3 segments, and it was just that guy. So it dawned on me. This is around the time that Stephen A usually takes his vacation. NBA season just wrapped up. Big ups to the Raptors for winning the NBA Finals. I know I didn't give them their proper credit yet on social media, except on Facebook. So give them their proper credit. Big ups to the Raptors. So first things first. Even though I don't really watch that show because it goes on too early for me. That show comes on 6:30 in the morning. I'd still be asleep. But that's not on TV right now. Locking in is about to be on hiatus for a minute. So I think Skip and Shannon probably be taking a vacation real soon too. So we probably get into the period of sports debate shows on ESPN and Fox Sports 1 when you have B-listers come on throughout the month of July and maybe the early part of August. Just kind of filling in while Stephen A and Max are on vacation. Skip and Shannon on vacation. I think Colin Cowherd, obviously he's on vacation. A lot of the big guys are going on vacation because there's not really much to talk about. And, unless you're a baseball fan, you're kind of at a crossroads right now. I know a lot of people don't watch golf. I know a lot of people don't watch tennis. Because I think a lot of people don't watch other stuff. I know golf and tennis are year round, and some other sports are year round, but a lot of people are not into those type of sports, which I can understand. So that's what I'm not into. Now, with that being said, Orion Hollis, that's his name. Yeah, I was trying. Yeah, I was showing it again. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, Ryan Hollis is the guy's name that's filling in for Stephen A. today. But back to the subject at hand. Yeah, you're really gonna have a tough time trying to fill that void until I wouldn't even say early August. I say about late August. When because I know a lot of people they may watch the first 2 weeks of preseason football, but let's be real, no one really gets into football mode until late August because you get like 2 or 3 weeks of preseason, and then you get that under your belt, and then you realize, oh, we're about a week or two away from the regular season. It gets you in that mode. So now, with that being said, one thing that really grinds my gears about this time of year in sports is that you get a lot of these people who, first of all, have misconceptions about baseball, which I'm gonna get into in a second, and second of all, they get on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and they're like, "I can't wait the football season. I wish it would hurry up. How many more Sundays until football season? How many more Saturdays until college football? How many more days until football? Oh, 60 something more days of football. I can't wait. I got a slew of new coworkers. They all like football. I just can't wait. It just gets too much for me. Like, I like football just as much as the next person, but God, do we really need to see y'all making countdowns on social media, going around work, y'all jobs and talking about, oh, how much? Like, dude, we get it. You're a football fanatic. You love you some football. But for crying out loud, we do not need to hear you repetitively going on and on about how much you miss football and you can't wait for it. Nobody needs to see you going on and on Facebook making posts. How much longer the football season? We get it. You love football. It is your favorite sport. Nobody wants to see you post about it all day, every day. I promise to God, some of y'all really need to find a hobby during the off season. Because it's not a lot of sports fans. It's just usually the sports fans who only watch football. They don't watch baseball. They don't watch basketball. They don't watch hockey. They don't watch tennis, soccer, golf. They don't watch anything else but football. And these are the main people who are piping off talking about how much longer than football. And that goes for the college side too. Y'all see it on the college football side as well. Predominantly NFL, but definitely on the college side as well. It gets old. It gets repetitive, and it gets annoying. And me personally, I get annoyed very, very quickly. I don't want to hear that all the time. Like, I can I can even up the playing I can even up the playing field and stoop to y'all level just to show how annoying that y'all are. But guess what? I'm not gonna do that. Everybody knows baseball's my favorite sport, but you're not gonna see me in December and January talking about, oh, how much longer the baseball season? I can't wait for spring training. I can't wait for all this and that. No, I'm not gonna do that because I watch other sports besides just baseball only. December, January, NFL. It's bowl season in college football. College basketball is going down. Tampa Bay Lightning, NHL, that's going down. I pretty much just watch Lightning games only, but sometimes I watch other teams in action. Depends. Yeah, but you get my drift. You all get my drift. Nobody likes people who annoy people. So with that being said, if y'all only watch football, I advise that y'all find y'all a hobby through the off season to keep you occupied, to keep you off social media talking about football and how much you can't wait for it. I advise that. And I know I said we're in June now. June's about to be over. We're about to get into July, and I can see y'all getting up on here and making predictions and all that because it gets closer to that time to make predictions. Matter of fact, I might start making not next week or 2 weeks from now, but more so about towards the end of July. I might start making NFL predictions, and college football predictions. Or more so NFL predictions towards the end of July. I usually wait till towards the end of August to do my college football predictions. So that's probably become soon from the regime of A-Fizzle Productions as well. But until then, it's baseball season. Damn it, it's baseball season. That's my main focus right now. But yeah, find a new hobby. Find something to occupy your time during the off season, so you can stay off social media, crying, bitching, complaining, whining about how much longer the football season. It gets old. All right, nobody wants to hear that. Now, I can't say it's about this year because it's already happening. But next year, I don't want to hear all that now. I don't. Hopefully, y'all find new hobbies before February. Keep you occupied. I don't want to hear that shit next season. I don't. Lord knows I don't. Now, baseball. My problem with people who don't like baseball is their misconceptions about baseball. You get people say, well, I don't watch baseball because it's too long. It's too long. It's too, ouch, paper tongue. It's too long, huh? Well, when September comes around, I want you to do this. I know some of y'all might have picture in picture. If you have picture in picture on your TV, flick on the baseball. I'd rather y'all do this around the 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time hour, the early games. So if you're on the West Coast, do it at 10 a.m., 11 a.m. If you're east of the Mississippi River, 12 noon, 1 o'clock Eastern, 12 noon Central. I advise y'all to do this. Put on the football game of your choice, and the baseball game of your choice. Do that. Or if you don't have picture in picture, have two TVs in your vicinity. Put one of the games on the football game, and put one of the games on the baseball game. Excuse me, I don't say basketball. Do that, and I guarantee you're gonna see the football game and the baseball game are basically the same length and time. Baseball games is excuse me. Baseball games usually 3 hours long, maybe a little less than 3 hours at the earliest. Just like the football games, they're usually less than 3 hours long. Only way the football games are usually longer is because of the challenges and stuff. It's the replays and all that. But the point is, baseball and football are the same length. So when y'all say baseball is too long, but y'all love football, you're basically saying the same thing about football. Which I'm gonna get to that standpoint in a minute about the whole football baseball dilemma. You're basically saying, like I said, you're basically saying the same thing about football games being long when you're saying baseball games are long. And then the other misconception that really kind of get on my nerves is the whole, well, baseball, this season's too long. They play too many games. Well, once again, baseball and hockey. I'll say hockey. I was gonna say what basketball slash hockey. I'll say both. Basketball slash hockey and baseball. You do notice that baseball is 6 months long. Basketball slash hockey, 6.5. Basketball was 6, and then they started the season earlier because they wanted longer breaks in between games. So, but my point is, baseball season is just as long as basketball and hockey. Now the misconception. Yeah, that's where the misconception comes in at. But I think the reason why people say, "Oh, it's too long," is 162 games. The reason being because baseball team baseball teams play 6 days per week. Sometimes every day of the week, but most of the time 6 days per week. Whereas basketball and hockey teams, they'll play like 3 or 4 days out the week. It's few more like basketball and hockey teams. They'll sometimes have 2 or 3 off days before the next game, as opposed to baseball. It's back to back to back to back, and sometimes double headers come into play. And once every 2 weeks, God damn it, can't talk. Once every 2 weeks, they have an off day, either on a Monday or a Thursday. You gotta get my point. That's why baseball games are 162 days. I mean, God damn it. in brain froze. That's why baseball season is 162 games long, as opposed to basketball and hockey are 82. Take that in consideration. Do y'all fucking research. Damn. Never seen so many sports fans whine and bitch and complain about baseball being so long, the season being so long. No, motherfucker. The game's the same length as a football game. The season is the same length as a fucking basketball and hockey season. I'm tired of hearing that shit. Now, if you want to say, well, the game is so slow paced, so that's why I can't get into it. I can understand that because it is slow paced. I get it. I will admit it's slow paced, and I know a lot of people's attention span, don't. What's the word I'm looking for? I know some people's attention span just can't navigate towards slow paced things, which I can understand. Y'all not being a baseball because it's slow paced. Not a lot of running going on. Is it takes time between pitches and stuff. Whereas basketball is like up and down, up and down, up and down, and football it's like you only got so many times around to play, and you tackle people, you knock them on the side of the head. I get it. So I'm not mad at y'all on that. I'm not upset about people thinking it's slow pace. I'm just really getting irritated by people saying, "Oh, it's so long." It's like I can't get y'all to like baseball. If you don't like baseball by now, I'm not gonna get you to like it. But please don't be coming around talking about how you don't like it. Us diehard baseball fans don't want to hear that because it feels like you're disrespecting the sport that we like. You don't see us going around saying, "Oh, football is so negative. They knock each other. Oh, basketball. It, nobody wants to hear all that." Like I said, if you're going to if it's gonna be a pain in the ass to you, then just go watch Love and Hip Hop during the summertime. Go watch Basketball Wives. Go watch Black Ink Crew. Watch those feminine ass female shows. Go do that. And then maybe you can start wearing pumps and heels in the damn summertime. Be like a fucking woman. Why don't you do that? Go watch RuPaul. Stop getting on social media complaining about baseball. Nobody wants to hear that shit anymore. Like I say, y'all need to find y'all a new hobby. For real. And the reason why I say this is because I don't want y'all to get so bored of nothing going on in the summertime in regards to sports except baseball that you gotta get on YouTube and start make a troll account pretend to rep a team that you don't rep. I don't want to see that on YouTube anymore. I know a lot of OG YouTubers don't want to see that shit either. So I understand y'all might get bored, but a lot of people get bored. I think everybody gets bored. But in this little period of sports, please do not get up on here talking about, please do not get that bored. We got to make a different account, you know, trolling people, pretend to be a fan of a team that you're not. Because I'll tell you now, if you do that shit, y'all gonna get so ridiculed. One person to try that shit a couple years ago, they got their ass ridiculed so bad they had to change their whole YouTube demeanor. It's not the same, and there's no coming back from that. Once your reputation in one category is tarnished, that's it. You can't come back from that. You might, in order to stay on YouTube, your only option is to change your whole demeanor on YouTube to completely separate yourself from all that. I'm just saying. But yeah, like I said, we're in a slow period of sports, so I'll just let y'all know what I'm expecting to expect. I'm just here to let y'all know that I'm not finna deal with that shit this year and next year and the after. I'm tired of dealing with it. So either find y'all a new hobby or just find something to occupy with your time. Some of y'all got families, tend to y'all families. Go, round up the wife or the husband, round up the kids, go out of town, take a real vacation, go to the beach. Hell, spend time with your kids. Stay off of social media. You know, Go swimming. It's summertime. It's hot outside. Go swimming. Go to the bar. Have a drink with your friends. Go to the pub. Well, go to pub and the bar. Say things. Go to the billiards lounge. That's what I was thinking. Not pub. I was thinking billiards lounge. Go shoot some pool. You know, go play some basketball. Go shoot some hoops at a park. Take your kid. Go to the park. Shit. Work out. I'm not trying to. What I'm saying. Work out. Go to the gym. Lift some weights. Do whatever. Anything. Hell, go to the library. Go somewhere. Take up some classes. I'm not talking about I go to school, but paint class. You get what I'm saying. Go to the wine and painting session. Go freaking ride bikes on the river. What else can you do? What else can you do? Go on an afternoon cruise. Something. Anything besides skin on social media. Complain. I'm just throwing out some options that y'all can do as alternatives. Is just getting up on here and complaining about football season not being here. Do all that. And by the time you finish doing all those hobbies, I'm naming off. Go draw something. Well, go learn to draw if you don't know. If you do know, then go draw something. Play video games. Shit. Watch movies. Hell, if you're a Netflix and chill type person, go Netflix and chill. Shit. Go Fire Stick and chill. Go to the movie theater. Watch a movie. Shit. Go shopping. Go to the mall. More importantly, well, no, I would say more importantly, go to work. But that could be where it stems from the get go. So scratch that go to work part. But yeah, go to the mall. Shit. It went down. Join a marathon. All these things y'all can do in the summertime. All these things you can do. Go hiking. I don't want to hear shit about my ankles. No. If your ankle, I got bad ankles, but I can go hiking. So I don't want to hear that shit. Go hiking, damn it. I'm naming off all these things y'all can do with y'all time, as opposed to get up on social media and complain about football season not being here. Instead of doing that, just do some of the other stuff that I just named off. Do that. Simple. You'll get a lot more. People respect you a lot more if you just take some time away from social media and just do your thing. So I haven't really been on social media that much this last couple of months. Not by choice, but I just don't think about it. It's not a priority in life. Sometimes I get on my baseball channel and be like, Braves win, Braves lose, something like that. But other than that, I haven't really been fooling with social media. I haven't really made YouTube videos like that as of lately. And I've done some lives, some Facebook, not say Facebook lives. I've done some live streams, yeah. But I don't really do videos like that anymore. Why? Because I'm enjoying life. That's all it's about. Enjoying life. Not being sheltered behind the internet on social media. And once y'all get it, y'all gonna do the same thing. And once y'all get done with y'all hobbies, doing what y'all need to do, by the time y'all get back on social media, it'll be the end of August. We'll be 3 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks deep in the preseason. It'll be a week away before. It'll be a week away before the NFL kickoff, week one. Patriots and Steelers. I think that's Thursday night game. You'll be a week away from that, and you can get up on here and be like, then you can get up here like, I'm ready for football because by then it'll make sense. It don't make sense in June. It makes sense in August to say that. Oh, you're ready for football because it'll pretty much be here. Or college football, Florida, Miami, kicks off college football season, August 24th. It'll be right on time. And then before you know it, you're gonna be 6, 7 weeks into the NFL season. And guess what? The NBA will return for you NBA fans out there. And then the month after that, college basketball will return. Your sports withdrawal will be over. You can enjoy sports. All right. I'm going to end this video now. So I think I made my point. So I'm going to get up out of here. Y'all take care. I'll holler y'all later. If I don't be back the rest of the week, enjoy the rest of the week. Well, I probably will be back before the week over with. That's you know, I don't think I'm gonna do any more live streams this week, but I will be around when I can. So y'all take care, be easy, and I'll holler at y'all later.